So I was going to keep my mouth shut about all this and only voice my opinions in the chats or whatever in someone's live. But I think I vocally need to say something. And I guess I'm a little upset because people are saying, well, this shouldn't have gone real life on Brian. This shouldn't have happened. Cause and effect. If Brian hadn't have done some of the things he did, none of this would have happened to begin with. But none of you want to take that into consideration. You just want to protect Brian because he's your friend. But what about all the times that Brian went real life on people in this community? Where was your outrage then? You just ignored Brian. Well, we ignore him when he does stuff like that. But now it's happening back to Brian, and you guys are just outraged. Like, oh shit, this shouldn't be happening. We don't want to go real life. That makes no sense to me. None. Why don't you go back through some of my videos and look how Brian treats people? Oh, that's right. Some of y'all don't care because you don't like the people that Brian was aiming it towards, right? You know, this whole real life stuff is only convenient when it happens to one of your friends. But when Brian does it to somebody else, none of you are fazed. Do I agree with the cops getting called and CPS? No, I didn't like it when the cops were here at my house. I wanted to go and kill whoever did it. But like I've said before, maybe if I hadn't have been such a bitch to certain people, that wouldn't happen to me. Maybe if Brian hadn't have MapQuest somebody's apartment complex and put it on a live for everyone to see, it wouldn't happen to him. Maybe if Brian hadn't have doxed Makeup Mobster, it wouldn't have happened to him. Everything is cause and effect. There is a ripple effect. When you continuously do the same shit over and over and over, when you continuously dox people over and over and over, something's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Bad things are going to happen to you. And that's exactly what's happened to Brian. People got fed up with his bullshit, and now it's coming back on him tenfold. But that's just so bad. It's such an outrage. Oh no. Poor Brian. What about all the poor people he's done it to? You know, I have stayed out of DMs today. I've stayed out of group chats because I don't agree that certain people are upset now because Brian is claiming Children's Services was called. I call bullshit. I think Brian wants attention. There's never been any proof that any of this has happened. Only words. Only his word. Brian's not the most honest person in the world, need I remind you. He's lied about many things. You guys coddle him, and it's disgusting. You only coddle the people that you like. You know, you only feel bad for those that have something happen to them. What about the other people in this community that's had Children's Services called on them or the police called on them? You guys don't give two fucks. But poor Brian said it's happened to him now. Now you guys want to say, oh, nobody should go real life. Why didn't you ever tell Brian that? I am so mad. Like, Why was it okay for him to do it? Why was it okay for him to put somebody's address into his chat? Why was it okay for him to say somebody's whole name? Why is that okay? Brian thinks that people is going to be scared of him because he'll dox him, and he'll admit it. I'll dox you if you fuck with me. That is disgusting. And you people think that's okay. Or you just won't acknowledge it because you don't want the drama. I don't know. I'm so done. Like, judge me by those I avoid. That is like my saying. I should have a tattoo of that. If you don't like me because I support someone who's giving it back to Brian, then just don't talk to me. I'm so sick of this sides shit. It's getting so ridiculous. Like, I'm going to talk to whoever I want to talk to. And if you don't like me for that, cool. I'm not going to dislike you just because you like someone else that I don't like. That is the most petty shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, we're not in high school anymore, people. It's okay to agree to disagree. This whole clique shit, side shit is just off the chain. I don't want to do it anymore. So with that being said, if you never want to talk to me again because of the way I feel about this, that's fine. You were never my friend to begin with. If you want to continue supporting Brian and the way he does things and the way he doxes people, that's on you. I have enough integrity within myself to not want to take part of that, to not want to, just ignore him when he does that kind of stuff. That's dirty shit. I'm dumbfounded that some of you are so upset with what's happening with Brian, but it was okay when he was doing it to other people. So with all that being said, I'm going to enjoy my night. I'm sitting on my back porch, and it's actually quite nice out. I hope all of you stay safe, stay healthy, and that's about it. Take care.